Hey there! Thanks for checking out the Mandala Maker Kit tutorial. I'm really excited to show you how this works because it makes creating mandala stones so much easier than trying to do it by hand. So, let's take a look at what's in the kit. You've got this base that holds your stone steady, a slider that guides the tool, and these different tool heads, 5 sizes of dots, 4 sizes of drops, and 4 sizes of petals. When you combine them, you actually have 108 different pattern combinations you can make, which is pretty cool. Your first pebble comes ready to use, but when you want to make more, it's pretty straightforward. You'll need to measure out 201 grams of resin-crete and 60 grams of water. That follows the standard 100:30 ratio. Just mix it up well and pour it into the silicone mold. Make sure you don't overfill it past where the crossbar sits. Then place the crossbar into those little recesses, making sure it's sitting flat. You can use your existing pebble as a weight on top. Now you just need to let it set for an hour or two. While that's happening, let's look at how to organize the tools. I like to lay out the tool heads in trays like this, with petals and dots in the first row, working down to the larger sizes. It's best to pick one tool from each row as you build your pattern. That way, you're not printing paint on top of paint, which can get messy. Let's set up the base by putting the springs into these 4 pillars. They give the tool a nice bounce, which helps with even dot placement. Once your resin pebble has set, carefully peel it from the mold. The important thing here is not to knock the crossbar off. It needs to stay attached for the next step. Now for painting the pebble. I usually go with black, because it makes the colored dots really stand out. I'll paint the back first, flip it over, and do the top. Usually takes a couple of coats, just let it dry between layers. When the paint's dry, you can place the pebble with the crossbar still attached into the base. See how the crossbar sticks out a bit underneath? You can use that to push it flat into the base. I find it works best if you push 2 opposite sides at once. Just make sure there aren't any gaps and the pebble sits nice and flat. Now for the fun part, creating the mandala. Pick your first dotting tool and fit the slider into this cross-shaped recess at the back. The 4 pillars on the slider should be facing up. Make sure it fits snugly, then screw the handle on clockwise to lock everything together. For the paint, just squeeze enough into the matching tray and use the scraper to level it off. Then, dip the tool head into the paint. I like to give it a little wiggle to make sure all the pins pick up paint evenly. Now you can slide the 4 pillars of the slider into the 4 pillars of the base. Press down gently for a couple of seconds, then release. Check out those perfect dots. If any are missing or uneven, just add a bit more paint and try again. Sometimes you need to press a little harder on one side to get everything even. To continue the pattern, just unscrew the handle and repeat with your next tool. I usually drop the used tools in water between uses. Keeps everything clean and stops the paint drying on them. Don't worry if your first attempts aren't perfect. After a few tries, you'll get a feel for the right pressure and alignment. That's the beauty of this system. It's really forgiving while you learn. When your mandala is complete and dry, It's time to free it from the base. Insert the release key into this hole on the bottom of the base and turn clockwise. Hold the base upright so your pebble doesn't fall out. To remove the crossbar from the base, just insert the key into the top and pull straight up. If you want to take your mandala to the next level, you can add some fine details between the main pattern. The fine dotting tool is perfect for this. Just remember to reload with paint between dots. To finish it off nicely, you can rub the bottom of the stone on a concrete surface to remove any excess resin. A coat of gloss varnish protects the paint and really makes the colors pop. And that's it! Your own perfectly symmetrical mandala stone. If you need any help or have questions, just leave a comment or message us through Etsy. We're always happy to help. Thanks so much for watching!